Alright, today we're going to be trying to run a boosted character through Lilith DLC, because I've never actually done it. I know that whenever Lilith DLC initially came out, you were supposed to take one of those characters and be able to just go try out the DLC, and just go have fun with it and stuff like that. But I really never actually did that. I was too busy taking my level 72 OP8 characters with really nice equipment and having to level them up and then re-get that equipment. So I never really tried the actual intended thing that you're supposed to do, where you explored the DLC with these characters. So we're going to be running a Zero today. Going to go ahead and see how he gets along. Don't really know exactly. This is some equipment, a little bit of everything. We've got a middle tree class mod, we've got a left tree relic, and we've got a right tree shield. You know, just in case you want some variety there. And then some random nade, just in case you don't have the skyrocket from the other DLC, I guess. I might... We might run middle tree. At least for now. Yeah, that's probably what I'll go ahead and do. Alright, so, yep, got the character spec'd. Literally just fast hands, ambush, rising shot, innervate, two fang, because of course I want two fang. And then a little bit of kunai is what I'm gonna get if we hit level 31. I don't even know if you get enough XP during this run to be able to do that. But really, my only goal is to just finish the story of the DLC. Maybe also try to fight Hatterax. Kind of just really depends on how we're getting along. I don't know how that fight would go, though. At least Skyrocket's plenty OP. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a non-issue. Yeah, I'm very used to running this DLC in UVHM, so I don't know exactly how it's all going to feel. It might honestly be way easier than I expect it to be, because I always expected to just like to sort of annihilate you with all of the E-Tech weaponry and stuff that they have at higher difficulty. So it might just be a pleasant little surprise. Yep, not bad. Okay, normal mode Skyrocket kind of just annihilates all of these pods. I appreciate that a lot. And the sniper just deals way too much damage. I don't fully understand why they made it a slag version. Maybe just in case you were playing with friends so that you could have a little bit of extra stuff going on for them. Because you really don't need slag in normal mode, unless it was just a reminder of like, hey, this debuff exists. Because they could have very well done that too. It might have just been like a thing for people who remember doing that. We could get a slag Betty. It's a really weird thing to think about, farming out a slag bouncing Betty for normal mode anything. But if we're gonna kill Hatterax, we might as well overkill Hatterax. Just to be safe. Go ahead and throw on a turtle shield instead of the melee, since we're not really going to be using a melee. Also, kind of torn. The reload speed's going to feel really good early game, so maybe I just keep wearing a professional for now. You know, we could farm out a Thompson too while we're out here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. That was pretty quick. Okay, cool. It's got a Tor grip and damage clamp, so lots of damage. And of course it does have a stupid big mag size. So that with two Fang is going to feel pretty fun. We don't have a rocket launcher either, so we'll probably hold on to that. Yeah, this is our current equipment now. Feels pretty good. And of course this thing is strong in UVHM, so here it's just gonna hit like a truck for absolutely free. Yeah, this is questionably way too much. We could also theoretically farm loot midgets in this DLC too. I don't know if I think it'll be worth it considering it's normal mode and a bunch of RNG is involved, but that is an option. I want to try to not leave the DLC effectively, just to see how well that goes. Oh, and right, we can get our guaranteed fire relic from the Winter is Over thing. So that'll help us out a lot with our Hatterax damage too. That's super nice. Yeah, I don't know what level Hatterax is either. I'm hoping that he's just level 35 or something like this. If he's any worse, we're gonna be in for an absolute doozy of a fight, probably. Could farm Uranus as well. Yeah, we keep listing more and more good options here of things that we can go do if we need it. Because Uranus would be a ton of loot. I would not even think about loot midgets after that. That's a pretty nice little purple shield, and we're honestly about to level up already. So we'll have kunai pretty soon, and then we'll be able to just dunk on everything, I guess. Alright, level 31 off of area discovery. We are right before the Winter is Over skag right here. So he's just gonna get deleted for absolutely no reason. He does not deserve this at all. Just wait for him to come out. Free fire relic. And a different professional comm. Sure. I kind of wish it buffed Two-Fang, but we can only ask for so much. Alright, Brick is normally 24 levels higher than whatever you are, right? So he should be like level 54. He is not. Do they change that per difficulty? Is it 8 per difficulty? Hold on. If we loaded TVHM, do you think he would be 16 levels higher? I might have to test that. Alright, here in TVHM, if he is at least level 68, because the area seems to have scaled to 52, but then that does mean it's 8 levels per difficulty. 67. This could still technically work. Yeah. So coming back to normal mode, he's level 39 now, so I'm assuming that he probably does just take normal enemy scaling and then just tack an 8 on top, and then tacks a 16 on top in the next difficulty, and then 24 on the one after that. So that probably means he could get up to level 115 at OP 10. That's odd, but okay. Pretty neat. Alright, Uranus. Do that. Skyrocket actually is not really doing much. I was weirdly expecting more out of that. But this white rarity launcher is going to hold it down. Some of the dialogue in this game is still some of my favorite. Okay, please electric chair for absolutely no reason other than just to be OP. I still don't understand why she wants to arm this, but she doesn't want to fire it. That's always confused me a little bit. But alright, Cassius fights. Kind of just want to throw kunai and then throw skyrockets and see how they get along? The answer is well. Of course. Yeah, it's a pretty chill time. I guess I could see how as a new player there still might be a lick of difficulty. That's a fastball. There could be a hint of difficulty maybe. I have a fastball now. Nothing I was about to say matters anymore, basically. Alright, we are now immune to gas, which also means that we could do the double damage bug with gas as well. We really, really don't need it, but it's available, so we could. Alright, Hector. Got a good amount of damage off. I might switch to Skyrock. Ooh, Pandemic. I know that they don't care about corrosive necessarily, but it might actually help out a lot. I'm hoping that it just triggers the infected flowers to pop, really, is what I want. Oh, this would be so weird for a new player to deal with. You're just minding your business, getting smacked from 50 different angles. Yeah, I don't know what their intent with this fight was, besides just making the character feel overwhelmed. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, cool. Well, we have beat the main story relatively easily, I will say. Unlocked a skin I don't have somehow. Yeah, this has been really chill. Of course it is, because it's normal mode. Yeah, this has been largely chill. Alright, and turn in quests. And... honestly, kind of just want to go see what level Hatterax even is. Because I'm not sure. I've never fought him in normal mode before. Quest is level 38. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I went ahead and downed myself and got sent up there with the respawn station so that we could keep the elevator down, just so we don't have to like repay or repress the button every time we want to try this. And we're gonna just get ourselves launched up to that back safe area and then just kind of hide up there, go for crits and slag, and just hope that he lays down and we can burst him out really well. He's level 40 though, so I have my concerns. Alright, throw out slag, throw out kunai. I feel like we need to go farm Uranus. I'll try to hang out for another damage rotation because he will eventually lay down, but this is probably not going to go well. Is our damage worth anything? You know, honestly, that's... no. I was gonna say that's something, but that's nothing. What if we farm out Uranus for a little bit? He'll give us a bunch of XP and potential loot at the same time. That's probably our best option, really. At least the damage is pretty easy here. Now we just repeat until desired level and loot. Honestly, I bet if we had less of a level difference, we would probably be dealing a ton more damage to him as well, since he is so high level that is causing a lot of our issue. Oh. Yeah. Of course. Alright, well, we have a legendary hunter now.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
We have enough DPS to 1-mag him now. That feels great. Legendary Berserker. Is this just a weirdly good way to get your legendary class mod early if you wanted it? Or do we just have really odd luck with class mods already? Because that's our 3rd run. It is a lot of XP. A Slaga would help with the healing rotations. We could go right tree, or no, left tree. You know what? Yeah, Critical Ascension build. We have a stockpile relic from the start of the DLC. We could probably do that. Go ahead, throw those down, throw that. I don't have kunai. I tried to do it anyway out of reflex. At the very worst, we're stacking Critical Ascension right now. Which we're going to lose because we're not going to be able to hit crits for a little bit here. Slowly chipping away. Please don't go heal. There he goes. There goes all that. Hey, legendary. Yep, there goes all that progress. I've never understood why Hatterax is so hateful with that. It's so weirdly punishing in a game that doesn't have punishes like that. At least not normally. Okay. Now, I think it would be a good idea if we went back to farming for a little bit. Because that is rough, to say the very least. We could sit here and throw our head at the wall for a while, but I don't know if it's worth trying. Even a bee shield would be a great idea right now. Another hunter? That's 3 so far.
Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
Normal conference call. I'll go test it. We'll go spec into middle tree again though. Oh, right, we don't have board because I save quit. We could have board anyway, though. Yeah, we're gonna do an interesting method real quick. We're gonna double down on the cheese. We're gonna go ahead and spec into boar, unspec, and then until we save quit, we should still have the benefits of boar. Except for it won't ramp up damage, it'll only have the piercing, but we do need the piercing for our crits anyway. So we can knock him down from the front now. And then we're also gonna go ahead and put a car here, dip our toes in, and then hop back in the car for the damage buff from this area. Alright, and now do that, throw kunai. Still can't bore from the front. But we're dealing a ton of damage, so honestly, I'm not too bothered. Yep, nope, there is the bore noise a little bit. So it is working. Come on. I regret... it's close. Okay. It's really fine damage, though. So I think we'll be okay now. Come on. Oh, he's got so little health left. Honestly, what if I just try to catch him while he's doing his tunneling? Like that. Okay. So we've committed a little bit of cheese to get to this point. But it worked. So we'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna give us some fake equipment that could be stuff that you could scrounge up while you're here. Stuff like a weak B shield and an actual fire conference call. And then just show what you could be capable of if you just hung out for a couple years and just farmed Uranus. Alright. So all I've done is gotten us a fire conference call and a trash little B shield. Trash B shield. And we're just gonna go walk back over there and just shoot the man and see how much easier it would be if you actually got these items. Alright, so do that. Throw kunai, shoot the boss, and watch him never become purple. Cry internally a little bit. Yeah, even though we're not really getting him to fall down right now, still dealing pretty good little chunks of damage otherwise. I messed up my reload. Go away. There we go. Okay. It's totally possible. I just am not good at the game. And it is done. Anyway. So yeah, if you just farmed out a little bit of gear, got lucky with the fire CC and literally any B drop at all, I guess you could also go do the damage thing, and you could also go spec bore and then unspec bore to keep it, so that you could also have your kunai buff. You could totally just do that. This has been pretty chill, honestly. Got a lot of shiny objects a lot faster than I expected to. This kind of does show the fact that maybe they started leaning towards BL3 drop rates whenever they made this DLC. But I don't know many people that are going to actually complain about that. It's been reasonable. There's no days for this though, so I'm not going to say like day one or anything. Just fun thought experiment. Bye, I guess? I don't know. I don't do one day things. Later.